Now we're going to take a look at everything we've learned in this course. In Lesson 1, we looked at first meetings, greetings, and introductions. We talked about how to introduce yourself to people outside of your company by using your full name and giving your company name. And we also looked at introducing yourself to people within your company using your full or given name, depending on how formal, and also stating the division for which you work. And we looked at responding to introductions. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, James. It's nice to meet you too, Tom. And also the very important concept of playing conversational tennis using these expressions. And you? Yourself? How about you? In Lesson 2, we talked about introducing other people. Also, when introducing other people, you can use their full name. Tom Smith, I'd like you to meet Yukiko Takanabe, or use their given name. Tom, I'd like you to meet Yukiko. You should also state their job and position. She's in the HR department. And the purpose of the introduction. She will be joining us today. Responding here, it's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. These are responses. Also the personal statement. I've heard a lot about you. Or Jimmy has told me so much about you. And the response, all good, I hope. In Lesson 3, we talked about introducing yourself and a colleague. Very similar to the previous lesson. Hi, I'm Joshua Dury, and this is my colleague, Tom Jones. And then the person responding, Jake Smith, nice to meet you. Remember the polite offer, would you like something to drink? And then responding, coffee please, tea please, or no thanks, I'm fine. We also said, tea would be great, thanks. Lesson 4 looked at making small talk on an airplane. Talking about your work. What line of work are you in? I'm in the semiconductor industry. Or I'm in semiconductors. Where are you based? In South Korea. In Seoul. In New York. Lesson 5 continued with airplane small talk, looking at family. So, Dave, any family? Yes, married with 2 kids. My son is 4, my daughter is 7. And they're responding, oh, that's nice. Or, oh, great. Or, enjoy it while it lasts. Then in Lesson 6, we talked about first meetings, starting a conversation. For example, at a conference. Some small talk topics there were weather. It sure is hot today. The crowd. It's very crowded this year. The event. This conference may be bigger than last year's. The facilities. These facilities are great. We also talked about agreeing with someone using the same subject and verb. It sure is hot today. Yes, it is. Or it sure is. There sure are a lot of people here from South America. Yes, there are. Or there sure are. And we also looked at the very important function of rejoinders. Remember, rejoinders are short expressions that show you're listening. For example, oh, or really, or that's great. And also some other rejoinders. I see. And then we looked at adding follow-up questions to rejoinders for maximum small talk effect. Oh, were you at the conference last year? That's great. What are you presenting? I see. Then what happened? In Lesson 7, we talked about greeting someone you haven't seen in a while. Some key expressions there. If you see someone, hello James, how have you been? Or if you want to be less formal, hi James, long time no see. And then responding, how have you been? Great, how about you? Remember, if you cannot remember the person's name, you can use this expression. Please forgive me, I'm drawing a blank. We also looked at the expression, how's business? And the responses, better than ever, or not bad. Some more key expressions here. It's good to see you. Remember, you do not say it's good to meet you. How long has it been? In other words, when was the last time we saw each other? How have you been? Great, pretty good, not bad. And then we looked at making invitations. If you want to see the person later, are you doing anything later? Are you doing anything this evening? If you don't plan to meet the person again, you can simply say, let's meet up sometime. In Lesson 10, we started talking about meeting counterparts. Asking for recommendations to keep the conversation going. Can you recommend any good hotels? Can you recommend any good things to do? Can you recommend any good sights to see? Sure, try the Ramada downtown. Sure, try the Mall of America. Sure, try the Empire State Building. Some key expressions here. For making small talk when meeting your counterpart, how was your flight? Response, great, no problems. Or, not too bad. Where are you staying? Then responding, at the Hyatt on West 57th Street. At the Hilton downtown. Some more expressions for meeting counterparts. Some rejoinders. Oh no, how awful. These are rejoinders for responding to bad news. And some neutral rejoinders to show you're listening, I see, or mm-hmm. And a key expression for clarifying. What do you mean by push through? What do you mean by that? And then the expression, it looks like you've had your hands full. It looks like you've had your hands full. I'd like to finish by saying thank you very much for taking this course and for all of your hard work. Please remember you can come back and rewatch any lectures or practice activities again and again. And I would also highly encourage you to check out ELT Online's other business English courses. We have a course on English meetings if you're ready to take the next step, and also on English presentations if you need to present anything in English. So thank you once again, and I will see you later.